Hey guys, and welcome back to the Ringer 57 YouTube channel. Today's video, we are going to be doing a quick time lapse of the pull down of RZNCAIN's bike. I got some customers coming. It's actually technically I'm taking a day off of the shop, but I'm going to the shop, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the motor out of RZNCAIN's bike. I'm going to get it up on the bench, and I may tear it down. We'll see. It is a stock Gen 2 Hayabusa engine on Fuel Tech plug and play with a little bit of nitrous on it. We're going to go ahead and throw it together with a 1507. I'm not going to spin it any higher really. I'm going to throw some stock Gen 1 springs in it, so we bump the spring pressure up a little bit and call it good from there. It's just a mild build, nothing special, and see if we can't go 510s on it. Should be easy enough. A little bit of nitrous, 1507 making well over 230 horsepower. It should be good. Here we go, guys. Alright guys, and you saw I'm currently draining fluids and such, so I didn't think you need to see that on time lapse, but one of the things I preach to people, and I've taught Randy this too with his newer bike, the importance of running not just water. So the tracks don't want you running antifreeze. I understand that, it's hard to clean up, it's a pain in the ass. However, there's a product called Water Wetter, and there's a lot of other similar products that prevent oxidization and provide lubrication for the cooling system. I don't know if you can see that, but that is just nasty rust. Nasty rust. So, we're gonna flush the shit out of this cooling system when we put it back together. But for now, back to the time lapse. So, I forgot to film this. So literally, I rolled the bike back. I have a block I set right here under the front tire and lift it up about a foot. Actually, it's exactly 11.5 inches. It's 2x10 with a 2x10 on top. Perfect box. Anyway, lift it up. I shove the cruiser bike lift from Harbor Freight under there. Lift up slightly on the engine, pull all the bolts. Lower it, rock it forward, lower it, rock it back, slam it down, and it's out. Sorry you missed it. I do it pretty routinely, and I completely forgot to put this on camera. But we got the engine out. The bike's ready to get set aside for now. So some things I'm planning to address. I'm thinking I really want to make this more similar to 100 proof in a couple ways. One, I really love to do the air compressor is automatic. That's easy. We already got the sensor. Everything's already there. I just got to hook it up. So I'll probably wire that into an I/O. I want to clean up all these I/Os. There's a lot of mid-season fixes and stuff we did as things needed change throughout the season, like the nitrous relay not being mounted and such and so forth. Probably going to be running this with no airbox, so I'm going to drill and tap and put sprayers in the bottom of the head, just like I did 100 proof. Little shit that I just need to update to make work for what we're going to run. Basically, the goal is to wind up with this being the same ride, everything the same as 100 proof, so pretty simple from there. Yeah, that's where we're at, guys. I'm a little winded, but we got it apart. This bike, the chassis will probably go over to storage, unless Mr. Randy wants to come up and pick it up, put it in the trailer, but I don't see a reason to make that trip just to take it back down there and then bring it all the way back. It just seems like a large pain in the butt. I am going to have him get a hold of David Ligori and get me new coil connectors, and I'm going to rebuild this coil harness, because what he did worked to get through the season. It does work, but there's a lot of exposed connections, iffy connections, that I just don't feel like taking a risk on this expensive motor with. I have noticed that this engine had some pretty good discoloration in the runners. So I'm going to check, make sure those intake valves are sealing the way they should. I do know for a fact that this spark plug stuck in the head. And we waited, we changed these three. We did not change this one because it was stuck. So I'm going to go ahead and unstick it now. And worst case scenario, it rips the threads out. I'll get an insert put in. Best case scenario, it doesn't rip the threads out. I'll chase them and we're golden. Probably just going to be the latter, the first one. It's probably going to screw the threads up. But yeah, so this motor's seen a full season, probably several hundred nitrous passes. It's a bone stock Gen 2 motor. Nothing special. This is what we've been running all year. It's a freaking grimy, dirty mess. It's not going to be come probably a week or so from now. I don't know. We're going to see how busy I am and when I've got free time to work on it. Thanks for watching the Ringer 57 YouTube channel, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is part 1 coming apart. I'll do a time-lapse tearing the engine down. Probably not going to time-lapse me washing parts, because that's several hours of boredom. I literally just walk back and forth to the parts washer back here and my work table over there. And I scrub the crap out of parts. So, that is what it is. I'll get them all scrubbed down. Once I get it clean, I have everything here to assemble it. So this isn't one where I got to clean it, measure it, and assemble it. I already had the rods measured. I already have everything spec'd. So we're ready to rock and roll right away. Thanks for watching, guys.